I had gone for a late brunch with a friend, and on my tube journey home, I was on the Northern Line coming out at Tooting Broadway, and as I came onto the escalator, I stood and I noticed a man run really quickly. He was really keen to get on this escalator behind me.
So I was 18 when it happened, and it was just at a work party. I'd been to, a couple of work parties before that were nothing out of the ordinary. I was really looking forward to it.
Initially, it was really good. We got on very well. He had a really good sense of humour. He liked music, so we went out quite a bit.
So later that evening, I found myself alone with him. It hadn't been my intention at all to be alone with him, but with the high turnaround of people at a party, it happened. And it was when he put his hand on my back and forced me into the bathroom, and that's where he continued. That was where he raped me.
He stood as close as he could physically be to me. His entire body is almost pressed up against my back. And I noticed something that I think is the back of a hand, perhaps, pushed up against my bum.
I think the longer we were together, the more comfortable he got with putting me down. He would call me an idiot. He would swear. He would tell me I was stupid, tell me I was thick. And I stopped eating at the dinner table eventually because he used to tell me I was a pig and I ate like a pig.
It's a cross between emotions of feeling almost embarrassed and dirty, this feeling of, oh God, I can't believe this happened to me, that someone has seen me and seen me as a target. And at the end, you almost feel a little bit guilty where you think, oh, someone pressed their body against mine, the hand ran over my bum, but I wasn't raped. And it's that guilt as well. So you almost don't know how to handle the emotion.
What happens is it happens so slowly over a period of time that it just chips away at who you are as a person, until I looked in the mirror and I was just unrecognisable to myself. I just wasn't me.
And a couple of months in, the police said there wasn't enough evidence to continue. With most cases, it's a he says, she says situation. And so upon hearing this, work just sort of reinstated us back, and I had to kick up a real fuss to make sure we didn't work together. When he came back onto his shift, several male members of staff came up to him, shook his hand, welcomed him back, so it was good to have him back.
I don't want to have every day where I'm remembering a time I was groped on the tube by a man that I had never seen before and obviously finds that sort of behaviour acceptable.
And I remember one day when I was in bed and I couldn't do anything, I just couldn't get up. And my daughter came in, she was only 5, and she came in and she didn't say anything, she just climbed in the bed beside me and gave me a hug. And I think she must have known.
There's so much that just changed after that. I lost a lot of friends because they didn't know what to say to me, how to respond. A lot of my guy friends just didn't know what to do. You just wonder if you're ever going to find a sense of normality, just, have a relationship again.
But it wasn't until it was highlighted to me that I looked back and thought, oh God, all this time, and I didn't even see it.
I don't think much or enough is being done to handle this, especially when over half your population in London are female. Something needs to be done to make them feel safer, because I don't.